So if you've been following along, the last couple of videos I've done have been about the sort of sweet spot in terms of drawing down a retirement income from the age pension / account-based pension through your superannuation. I've done that for both homeowning couples and singles, but by far the biggest request I got in the comments was for renters in retirement. So here's the one for renting couples. So in this particular example, we're going to assume that you're age 67, a couple, and you're renting. Now, no debt with about $130,000 in personal assets, which is a bit more than the homeowner's version. You're going to have about $50,000 more in personal assets to sort of hit that sweet spot, in my opinion. And that's a bit of a quirk in the means testing, or maybe it's designed that way just to allow people to have a little bit more if they don't own a home, which is fair enough. Maybe you've got a caravan or a camper van or something like that, and you're going to draw down between 5 and 8% per annum tax-free from an account-based pension where all your investments will likely be. That first step is to get to a balance of about $650,000 in superannuation, and at that point, you're going to draw down about $43,000 per annum in age pension. Now, that's a little bit less than the full age pension of about $46,000. And again, it's just due to that quirk in the testing where you have to drop your assets significantly to get a couple of grand more in age pension. In my opinion, it's not worth it. So that's where I'd be aiming for. At that point, you're going to draw down about 5% per annum from your account-based pension via your superannuation for a total income of about $75,500 per annum. Now, the next step is about $30,000 per annum on the age pension. You'll achieve that with a balance of about $820,000 per annum. You can couple that with drawing down about 6% per annum from the account-based pension or superannuation, or about $49,000 per annum, and that's going to bring you a total income of about $79,000 per annum. Now, it is a lot more than what you get if you're a homeowner, but you got to remember you got to pay rent, so things aren't like too much looser in that respect. And you might think, well, I'm only getting $4,000 or $3,500 more at the second step than the first step. Why don't I just stay there? Well, the reason why you wouldn't is because you had $170,000 more there in capital, so you can just spend that if you want to. You're still better off getting to the second step. Now, the next step, you get to $1 million, you're still going to get $15,000 per annum in age pension. And you're going to be probably able to draw down around 7% per annum from your superannuation, or about $70,000 a year, for a total of $85,000 per annum. And you've got that capital backup for a rainy day. Now, where it caps out is if you get to $1.2 million in superannuation combined with that $130,000 in personal assets, you're going to get zero age pension, but you are going to draw down about 8% per annum, which is about $96,000 per annum. But yeah, zero age pension. That's it. That's the sweet spots for me. Let me tell me where you think you are, or whether that makes sense, or yeah, happy to give further clarification in the comments. But yeah, that's the sweet spots for couples who are renters.